Today we're going to go over how I paint trim and cabinets. Now I'm going to do everything I can to not trigger the expert painters. Hey, all right. Now I tape off all my glass on my windows. I know some of those TikTok DIY channels like to use some sort of gel on your window so then you can just peel it off. Plasticking off the window takes like 2 minutes each. So I feel like that paint on stuff is a little bit gimmicky or maybe just for views. The most common question I get about paint and trim and doors like this, do I have to sand everything down? Nope. But you do have to use the right primer. Uh-oh, here comes Jim. If you don't sand that down, it's just gonna fall right off. Yes, Jim, that's true. If we were still in the 60s, so I got this first coat of primer on and it went well. I let this stuff dry, it took like 20 minutes. But now what we need to do is we need to apply some caulking. That trim gap there is gonna be an eyesore if you don't fill it. So I use Alex caulking. Number 1, it's paintable. And number 2, it's good and stretchy. Which, houses move, so we need something stretchy. Use a wet finger to smooth it out and apply a second coat of primer. Now I'm gonna let that primer dry overnight. Then in the morning, I'm gonna do a super light sanding. Now that the wood is primed and dry, we're gonna hit it with a quick sand and vac. Nothing aggressive, just knocking down the high points. Now this is the actual paint we use. Go ahead and screenshot. And for those wondering about the sprayer setup, that's the tip we use. This finishes off like glass. Now like earlier, once this first coat dries, we're gonna hit it with another quick sand and then hit it with the final coat of paint. Happy painting.